Today we're going to be testing which ship can survive not one, but two giant reverse tsunamis, and make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to be choosing which one I would rather be in. And the first ship on our victim list is this giant cruise ship with a giant water slide on it that's probably going to fill with water here in a second. All right, we're going to go ahead and actually spawn in these reverse tsunamis. So we got one right here. This is just the one. Then we're going to stop doing that one, and then it'll go two. So here we go. This is a second reverse tsunami. No way. All right, this cruise ship's totally going to get destroyed. We have two reverse tsunamis incoming. All passengers on board have not been notified, so they're gonna have fun with this one. Here we go. We're starting to descent in this light inconvenience. Do not worry about it, passengers. We're just going in a bit of a dip. No issue whatsoever. Here we are starting our descent, and there is a consequence if we actually do end up sinking today, which is just a big old spike pit at the bottom. Yeah, that was the best idea I could think of. Here we are starting to rise the giant to reverse tsunami pit. We're filling with water insanely fast. Look at the water just filling throughout the hallways, man. This is rough. Let's see here. Multiple bulkheads have water in them. Let's see if this thing will even flow back up here. So the bow section does look like it will be floating up, thankfully. I don't know how this thing just has so much water in it. I'm gonna guess it's gonna resurface and then it's gonna sink right away. And oh yeah, here it is. So I think it is just sinking. There's a lot of air back here that just actually popped out of nowhere. I think the back's gonna try floating here and then the front section's gonna sink, but we're gonna see. All right, I would say this thing somewhat survived. I mean, it's like half sunk, but anyways, let's launch this at the bottom to see what it'd actually be like once a boat actually hits it. We've had this thing split in half already. Here it is, just completely getting split in three pieces. All right, let's test the next ship. Next ship on our victim list is this super long cargo transport ship. We're gonna go to the wave maker here and start spawning our two giant reverse tsunamis. Here we go, right on some fish. Oh man, here we go. Can this cargo ship survive two reverse tsunamis? We had like a second reverse or third reverse tsunami right there, but we're starting to lower in the first reverse tsunami right now. Let's see if this thing can survive. I have hopes for this ship. This ship normally does a pretty good job, but we're gonna see how well. Oh, I forgot there's always that stupid crack there in the front that lets a ton of water in. I don't think it would be enough water. We're gonna see if this will actually sink here. No water inside yet, maybe a little bit, not a lot. Never mind. Okay, well, we're floating back up. That's all we need to know. Oh, it got really close to splitting right there. I saw that flex. Here we are launching out of the water. Whoa. Oh gosh, y'all, oh no, that is not good. We've just had a giant split in the ship. Okay, it's not bad right now, but when we hit the water, this is gonna be pretty catastrophic because that's gonna let a lot of water in. So we're gonna see here we are landing. We got a hole right there, giant hole over here. Yeah, look at that. That is not looking too good. We have water filling up the entire section of the ship here. We've had a major splittage. Oh man, look at the ship right here. It is trying so hard to split. We've had some type of splittage going on right here, and it has like a thread to go. Oh, it's gonna split. It's going to. We're gonna see, man. Look at how bent it is though. I'm just gonna say this thing has completely split. It will end up sinking because let's just like look at what happens. This is just like a fast motion view of it. Man, this thing would go down, launch it at the bottom of the ocean. This is what it gets for sinking. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that thing just got shredded. Yeah, these spikes do not play around. Let's go into the next ship. Oh my gosh, y'all, we got a Carnival cruise ship, the only cruise line I'm permanently banned from because I may or may not have sunken a lot of their ships. Anyways, oh, I just did the wrong thing. We're not doing tsunamis, we're doing reverse tsunamis. Oh my gosh. All right, reverse tsunami number one right here, and number two. All right, here we go. This second reverse tsunami is absolutely giant. All right, here we are. We're starting to lower in front of the first reverse tsunami, and we're going to be calmly crashing down here in just a moment. No issue whatsoever. Oh, we got a little bit of water up there. That's fine. This ship normally does pretty well. We're going to see if we can choose the Carnival cruise ship this time. We're actually going to launch out of the water at about the same height as sea level. Then we're going to dip back down, and then it's probably going to happen again here. We're going to see though. Here we are completely starting our descent, and we're going to actually just skim that a little bit. Tail section's going to go back, and let's see. Oh, hold on a second. This thing's doing a really good job. And we're going to be launching out of the water here. Really, let's cross our fingers we don't end up upside down, or aka capsized. Oh, this thing's going to completely nosedive down. Oh, let's really hope this thing doesn't flip over, y'all. If it flips over, that might just be an issue. Here it is crashing down on the landing. It's doing quite a good job, and oh yeah, this thing definitely survived. Now the question is, can the cardboard Titanic survive three reverse tsunamis? Don't even ask what happened over here. I don't know what's going on. The water's moving in a really weird way right now. We're starting to actually descent here in the cardboard Titanic. Can it survive a tsunami, or a reverse tsunami at least? Here we go. Oh man, look at the flex. Oh, that's rough. Oh geez. Oh man, this thing's getting thrown apart. Oh, will it split in half? Dude, this thing is wobbling all over. Okay, this landing is going to be interesting. Let's see if it'll stick the landing here. And we do have water flowing throughout the cardboard Titanic. Oh, water and cardboard doesn't mix too well. We are landing though. This thing is just flopping around all over. It's doing a pretty good job at maintaining its integrity here. It hasn't split. Besides the ropes are definitely having some issues here, but that's besides the point. We don't have passengers on the rope, so I believe this thing did a pretty good job at surviving. Wow, impressive. And the color magic right here, this is very familiar to some of you guys if you follow my TikTok. Oh gosh, this reverse tsunami is not looking good at all. Oh, what's going on? And now we got the color magic hitting two reverse tsunamis. Don't mind the mini one right here. It's not going to even hit it. Here we go. Captain, what's going on? Full throttle on telegraph. Here we go. We got this thing engaged on full throttle. We just hit the complete bottom of the tsunami pit here, and we got water filling up the front section. Looks like a door must have been left open. A lot of doors. That's a lot of water filling up this thing. Here it is, hitting just the brink of the next tsunami right here, and let's see if it'll float or sink here. This is the truth. It does look like it will be floating, but it's going to be capsizing, meaning this thing's going to fill with water and possibly sink here. We're going to see though. We got some Build-A-Bear smoke coming out of the engines, and here we are landing. So that landing in real life, I feel like would have just caused some slight issues. Oh, is it going to flip? What in the world? Oh, this is going to be an act of God if it does flip over here. I don't think it's going to though. Oh, it just got so close. Yeah, looking at the angle, it does not look like it's going to be flipping back over, but here the landing is, and I do not believe this thing's going to be able to maintain floating like this. So we're just going to go ahead. Oh wow, I don't know what just happened to the front section there, but here it is, hitting the bottom of the ocean very calmly. All passengers did indeed survive, if you guys were wondering. Now we have one of our last cargo tankers of the day here. Oh geez, my reverse tsunami suck. Here it is, starting to enter the first reverse tsunami. Man, this thing is made out of 100% steel, so we're gonna see if it can actually survive. I can actually see the individual bolts on this thing, so this thing's pretty strong, I'd have to take a guess at. Here we are, the lowering into the first one right here. Hello shark, we're just gonna smooch you right there. All right, interesting. Water is filling the cabin. We've actually had a little bit of damage right here. That must be from like the ship actually flexing and bending way too hard. That is not good. That is not good at all. So that's letting a lot of water in. We're gonna see if this thing can float or sink here. So, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Flip back over. Let's see if we can do a backflip here. Oh, there's no way it can. This water drag right here is just gonna completely mess it all up. Yep, here it is. Okay, so we will be capsizing. You know, there's always a chance if we've capsized to actually end up floating. We're gonna see. You know, we got some high hopes here. This little dent of damage is gonna sink this entire ship, isn't it? Man, that is just rough. Is it sinking though? Oh yeah, it's definitely filling with water. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and launch this ship at the bottom of the ocean here. It's doing a pretty good job until it actually does end up hitting the bottom here. Jeez, look at that. Now the question that we're asking is, can the Britannic, I think this is the Britannic, someone verify that down in the comments, because I don't know my ships that well. Here we are, we're starting to lower. We're gonna see if we can survive in this one, and we're gonna choose, I'm gonna say I'm in the exact hospital cross of the ship right there that just got completely flooded out with water, so I would be dead. Let's see if any of you guys are able to survive. Here we are starting to, oh wow, this thing is just really filled with water here. I don't even believe we're gonna be able to make it past this big old tsunami part right here. Yeah, that's not looking too good. The front section is gonna try floating up here. As you can see, there's a lot of air in it, and there's a little bit of air back here, but probably not enough. And I do believe we will be sinking today. Look at one of the radio towers right here from the Britannic or Olympic, whatever this is, and yeah, this is bad. We're gonna go ahead and just officially say I'm probably not gonna be choosing this one. You never know. I mean, I do kind of know. Okay, anyways, that thing got destroyed, and now we're gonna be testing if this giant, or not really, is this a warship or an aircraft carrier? Because I'd say it's an aircraft carrier, but that does not look like enough room for a plane to take off in. Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's see if they can engineer a ship sinking better than the aircraft carrier here. We're starting our descent. Water is filling the cabins insanely fast. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. I don't believe we're gonna be floating back up here. I mean, maybe we are, but oh, just barely. Yeah, we're gonna be going straight back down. We basically just said high and left because there's no point. Yep, here we are, just starting our descent here. I don't even have to launch it at the spikes this time. I think we might just be able to naturally see it here because this is not enough air to actually resist the urge of trying to float back up. So we're gonna see this thing crash into these spikes here. This is gonna be awesome. All of the bulkheads are actually filled with water. I can count them too. This is crazy. Here we are hitting a spike. One right there, splitting the ship in about 3 pieces. That was awesome. Let's go to the next ship here. This thing did not survive. And next up, we got this ship right here, or aka cruise ship. We're gonna see if this thing can survive 2 reverse tsunamis. Here we are starting our final descent, or hopefully not, but here we go. This ship has a lot of lifeboats on it, so let's see if any of them are able to get deployed. But here we are, calmly diving down in the water, just piercing it basically. Oh no, we do have a split. Let's hope that doesn't actually expand. I don't know if it will or not. Oh no, it did. It definitely split. It expanded so hard there. Oh geez, that's gonna let in so much water. We're gonna see though. Here it is. Oh, it's gonna split like completely here, isn't it? Oh, in real life that definitely would have just completely disconnected, but somehow still connected. The back section is totally filled. The remaining amount of air in here is keeping this thing afloat somehow. This must be a lot of air because this is actually floating really high, way higher than I thought. Maybe it just said high and now it's actually gonna start going down. Why does it always do that? That's so funny. Yeah, this thing's totally sinking. Let's switch to my actual move tool here, and we're gonna launch this at the bottom. Let's see. It'll just barely scrape the spike right here. Just a little skim right there, not anything crazy. And here it is hitting the bottom. I would say I survived that. Let me know if you guys did down in the comments. Let's go on to the next ship. Can the Carnival Glory survive 2 reverse tsunamis? Wait till the end here to find out. We're starting our descent here. Look at all the fish. I swear I just saw some spawned in. Did any of those fish spawn in? Did any of you guys see that? I don't know. We're gonna completely land on top of them though and make ourselves clear that we're dominant here. Oh gosh, that's not good. I'm hearing glass actually starting to break. Okay, that's fine. We're still alive. That's all that matters. We're gonna see. We're actually jumping out of the tsunami here. This thing's really filled to the brim. Even the captain area right here is filled. Oh, we're gonna get really deep. Oh no, we're way deeper than we should be. Stern section here is going to try floating up because there's a lot of air back there, or there was. Oh geez, that's really long lasted. The ropes right here are not looking too good either. They're just frozen in the water, and it is completely capsized. I don't know how it even resurfaced. It might just do the little high trick we know about. It'll say hi and then dip right back down under, but we're gonna see here. This is interesting looking. Yep, here it is crashing back down. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's not looking good. All right, well, I really want to see this thing hit the spike, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to my move and rotate tool, and we're gonna launch it. Oh, that was way too fast. Oh, the entire back actually just disintegrated. All right, here we are hitting some of the spikes here. We're just completely getting cut in half. This thing has just so much power through it. Wow, look at that. That was so awesome. Let's watch this back section just completely slam down. Hopefully it'll slam down on this spike here if it doesn't get knotted up over there. And there it is, crunching straight through the back section. This thing did not survive, or at least I don't think it did. Now, can this coast the ship right here with a lot of good-looking lifeboats? The ship looks very nice. This is another cruise ship here that we're going to see that can hopefully survive. All right, I think this is the longest reverse tsunami yet. So we got the first one right here. Let's see how good it will do. Here we are starting our descent. This will not be an issue for the ship. This thing is tanky, though. This thing is very large. Oh, man, we're really going to start hitting the water here. It's fine. We're not doing bad at all. Man, this thing is filling up though. This thing is really filling up. It looks like the ship we just used. Is this the ship we just used? I honestly forgot. I don't think it is because it's like performing different. Yeah, this thing, it didn't look like this. Look at the water. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this thing does look like it is going down here. Oh, that's a lot of air though. This thing is gonna try floating back up. We have a ton of damage right here. What happened? What possibly happened? I don't know. That is a lot of water filling up. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. That's a lot. I don't know how this thing's going to resurface, but I think it's just going to try to. Oh, it's doing a pretty good job. Wow, that's impressive. It is capsized, though. I think the last ship actually capsized. This literally looks like the same thing that just happened. Well, with that being said, we're going to just launch it at the bottom here and watch it just get completely disintegrated. And here the ship is right here. P and O. Let's see how good the P and O is at surviving, aka Pride of Rotterdam. Awesome. We're going to start our descent here. This is not an issue for the ship. This ship looks promising. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like fully enclosed. It doesn't look like they'd leave any doors open. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Possibly. Wow, this thing just did 10 times worse than the other. I totally jinxed it right there. I totally did. But we're gonna see if this thing can survive. There's always a possibility. All right, we're upside down right now. That's not a good possibility, but there's always one still. Here we go. We're filling with water. Let's really hope we resurface here before we can't float back up anymore because the air is gone. This is not looking good. I would say that, oh, geez. Yeah, this thing's, oh, it's definitely launching out of the water way better than I thought it would. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I feel like on the landing here, this is going to be terrible. So we're going to land, fill back up with water, and just totally sink. Let's see. 2 reverse tsunamis did quite a lot of damage here. And this thing does look like it will be sinking. So let's just start this process here manually. And here the bow section is about to just get destroyed. Oh, look at that. Just going straight up the center of the ship and destroying it. Now we have the RMS Queen Mary. Wait, is this the Queen Mary? That does not look like it spells Queen Mary. Well, I don't even know how to say that name. We're just gonna go ahead and spawn into reverse tsunamis. And here this poor ship is with a lot of lifeboats. This thing has a lot of them and they're all different too, which is weird. Can the ship with a lot of different lifeboats survive 2 reverse tsunamis? Not just 1, but 2. Here the shark is barely escaping death, unlike these fish right here that are just getting completely landed on. This thing's going deep, man. Wow, that's terrible. Its water situation is looking good though. I don't see any water. Never mind that. Oh geez, that funnel let in a lot of water. That's not even possible, I don't believe, but whatever. We're launching out of it, and then we're gonna be launching back down, and then just basically skimming this little area right here. Interesting. I'm seeing a little bit of flexing in the hull, but ooh, I think it might just actually live. Oh man, no, it's gonna be landing upside down. That is an issue as we know it. Let's try softening the landing here by spawning in one of these things. Here we go. This should soften it a little bit, just like so. And okay, I'd say we did a pretty good job. And I would say this thing did a pretty good job. This is it floating right here for a little bit. I don't see a lot of water in it, or a lot of water that's actually filling up. Even though it did survive, I'm gonna just launch it at the bottom because it's the best part. Oh, it split even before it hit the bottom. Wow, I just launched that way too hard. And I think this is the Queen Mary right here, but a different version of it. I don't know why there's so many versions, but lastly, the Queen Mary right here. We're starting our descent, and oh wow, yeah, this is definitely not how the last ship acted. Man, this thing's getting filled up. Oh, it's not looking too good. Please, please, please float. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, this thing's filled to the brim. Who designed this? Who designed this? There's so many holes in it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if someone started shooting or what happened, but there's a lot of holes. I did not make those either, by the way, but oh, I don't know if this thing's gonna resurface. I don't know if it's going to. Oh, I don't know how that air just appeared, but sure, that's a little bit of hope. It does look like it will be resurfacing. That's cool. That's good and all. Let's see how it will resurface though. Just completely launching out at about it leaves about a quarter left underwater. Okay, not bad. Let's see this landing though. And it does look like it won't be capsizing this time. I don't know which the last version we used, but that thing did capsize. Oh, it's letting water in. Don't do that. But I'm looking at this current situation. I would say I probably wouldn't choose this one for one odd reason. And I would say I also survived that little crash right there. That was just a fender bender. Last up on our victim list is the Titanic. There's always hope. The cardboard Titanic did an amazing job, so why couldn't the real Titanic do an even better job? Like honestly, I would say a piece of actual Titanic would float better than a piece of cardboard, but we're definitely gonna find out here. Yeah, there's our first reverse tsunami. We're gonna spawn in our second one here. Oh man, I'm worried for this thing deep down in my heart. I'm very scared. Here we go, the Titanic versus 2 reverse tsunamis. Oh no, this thing, I hope it doesn't split. This thing's known for splitting, but we're gonna see here. And oh no, there's splitting going on. There's definitely splitting going on. Oh wow, this thing filled faster than I think every ship we've actually tested today. Man, that's bad. We should try floating back up. The front section's going up, stern section's lowering, but that should just kind of even out here. And once it does even out, I believe we might just split, but we're gonna see. I don't know. Oh no, it's gonna get close. Nope, that's not even close. That's just gonna smack right into it, just deleting the stern section. Stern section's gone, and that might just be the defeat of this ship right here. So indeed, the cardboard Titanic does float better than the real Titanic. Slightly concerning. But with all of this being said today, I'm going to be choosing the official ship that best survived this the 2 reverse tsunamis here in floating Sandbox. And the ship that I'm going to be choosing is right above me right now. So take your guesses down below. Put it in the comments real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we got the Carnival cruise ship right here with 0 damage. I don't even think a dot of water even filled this thing. I would have chosen the cardboard Titanic, but the ropes just got completely destroyed on it, so that was kind of out of the picture. Oh my gosh, I forgot I put that wall there. Anyways, this thing definitely survived the best for 2 reverse tsunamis. Be sure you guys let me know down in the comments what we should do next on floating Sandbox. If you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, smash that like and subscribe button. Watch some more floating Sandbox by clicking the video link in front of you. do, or whatever game it's prompting. I don't know. Go ahead and join the Discord. Link is in the description. But thank you guys all for watching until the end, and goodbye.